YouTube, ready for the most triggering video you're ever gonna watch? This video, I'm gonna give some reasons why, and why I still play one of the most hated Call of Duties ever, and that is Advanced Warfare. Well, barely a lot of people play it, and it's not really played a lot anymore for a few reasons. But I still love the game. Like, it's one of my favorite games of all time, and here's the reasons why. God, I can't wait to see all the hate in the comments. This game was my first Call of Duty, so I have a lot of nostalgia, but I'll not be talking about that considering that's a personal preference. But my first reason's gotta be, it brought in so much new things to Call of Duty that people hated, but others loved. And that is, it brought in supply drops. Now these supply drops really didn't do much to the game. Like, they just gave these variants that really did not change the game at all. Unlike Call of Duty Infinite Warfare's variants, where like they added like only certain variants can get nukes. These ones just change the range a bit and some of them damage, which you can just make attachments to really do anything. And also, second, the EXO. The EXO movement is really different from the other games, and it's the best EXO movement. Considering we have the regular jump and regular EXO jump, not the hold to just like the kind of like the hover like. Second part about the actual movement is the dashing. Now this allowed us to dodge many things and actually give us sort of a better perspective of exos. Unlike BO3's and Infinite Warfare's exos with the wall running and all that, those exos were not good. Severely horrible. Okay, third reason to why I still play it. The customization is amazing. Unlike BO3 and Infinite Warfare, with certain class specialists, which I'll bring up in another reason, you have a lot more customization. Exos, boots, everything. It was all customizable, which really shows they were actually trying towards customization. Now we all know they have not a lot of camos in the game, which really sets back the point of customization, but half the time the camos look disgusting in the newer Call of Duties. Like bomb camo, all that, and really the country camos, who's gonna use those except for the United States camo, or whatever their country is, I don't care. Okay, fourth, no specialist. Now, you guys are gonna be like, well, you support the specialist, don't you? I'm actually more hating them. I think it's disgusting how we have to charge up a bar for like an ultimate attack in a Call of Duty game. This ain't Overwatch. This ain't this ain't a MOBA. This ain't like any game that like, I don't know what to say what. All I know is we don't need specialists. Those are horrible. 5th, Exo abilities. Now, I don't have one equipped on this gameplay that I'm in the middle of right now. And for the reason is, I don't use them commonly. Only every so often. But, for a lot, they give advantage. And they replace basically a tactical grenade. Which you can just put in your other grenade slot. Okay. Now you're probably gonna be like, oh, but you have the excellent. It doesn't really matter how you shoot off the weapon. All I know is that why do people complain about it? Oh, here comes my next point because I completely forgot what number I'm on. The score streaks. You can actually customize your score streaks. So, to your playstyle, I barely ever use certain score streaks in Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare because they don't match my playstyle. They don't match how I like to play. Like, for example, Thor, or, I don't like to sit on the ground and, just sit there while I could be killing and using a score streak. But in here, many of the score streaks have options for you to switch to a, like a, more of a automatic viewpoint, so it's not in the point of where you have to sit down. And I know we're gonna get the score streak variants, which are pretty bad, but they're fine by me. Now, one of the problems I do wish it would still, I mean, they did update the game massive after BO3 came out when the game died all of a sudden, but I wish it would still update it because they have a lot more potential. Another problem I did have is the armory is not infinite, but could buy slots, or just delete stuff you don't want, like cosmetics you don't like. This is one a lot of you are also gonna be like, well, you had to get weapons out of your supply drops, but when you finally get that weapon out of the supply drop, you're gonna be playing with it for a long time because you think, oh, I finally got it after weeks and weeks of searching. Not, oh, new weapon came out, okay, but well, everybody has access to it, so why would I use it? Why? I just wish, instead of bringing out 2017 Boots on the Ground, I wish it would also update this one. Because BO3 is still updating, Infinite Warfare, but there's still tons of people playing this. Either it's because they don't want to afford it, or they like this Call of Duty, which, and if you agree with me, this Call of Duty is an amazing one, and was a sort of a turn in life. Brought the supply drops, which everybody hates, considering they don't like to grind. All they like to do is just sit on their freaking butts doing nothing. But really, they just sit there going, oh, we have to get to the bomb, or else I won't get that new camo that changes my gameplay, so it's not worth grinding for. It's just for the cosmetic, but you know, when I want to grind for something, that actually helps me in the game. I don't want to. Oh, that's really bad. Oh.
Enemy UAV online.
No, I'm gonna lose that, and that's a really good. Also, here, you know, the map-related score streak. It actually brought a sense of playing on a different map.
Looks like you just added a few
That's
zeros
all.
to those bonus checks, gentlemen.